Queen's Comic Podcast. Hey, let's go.
Hey, what's up, folks? Welcome to the Queen's Comic Podcast. I'm Billy Bombs,
I'm Ian.
and we got a little bit of a packed episode today, but because I know Ian got comics, I got comics, but we also have a little bit of a drama, which is kind of crazy about Big Apple Comic Con.
Yeah, why don't you tell a story? Because I don't really know what's going on.
Well, here's what I can tell so far. The guy who runs the Instagram is saying that the show is canceled,
Mhm.
but Carbo, the guy who runs the show and everything in there, is saying that no, it's not. You know what I mean? Like, get out of here. We're not canceled. So I have no idea, but like, they're just like, the problem is you have to own your own. Like, you have to own all this stuff.
Yeah.
You can't have somebody else run your. It's like if me and you disagree on Queen's Comic Party. Like, the problem is you control this and I control social media. You get what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I could put up like inflammatory images on the website or something.
Yeah, man, you could do a lot of damage if you wanted. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the new camera because now it's on my phone.
Right.
But like, that's the thing. It's totally inflammatory stuff. You know what I mean? Which is kind of what's now. The guy's writing stuff, I'm writing stuff back and forth, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like tapping out on this shit, so I don't want to get involved too much. Trying to see if I'm too far to the left. Oh yeah. I'm good. I'm in the middle.
I don't blame you for not wanting to get involved in that.
No, not at all, dude. Don't be. Yeah, yo, it's not my. I had to say something and be like, yo, we're done with that, man. I don't know what to say. Let them figure it out and then tell me from there.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they get it started. I mean, I always like Big Apple. It's a fun show.
I love Big Apple, man. That's like a fun show. That's a staple of New York City,
It is. And I like the fact that it's just so old school.
Yeah, now it's going to be another California jerk off trying to do a show over here in Manhattan now, if they're not there.
Yeah.
Another JD Vance looking guy with a pug mustache. They all look like the Pug Mafia. Everybody got a goatee. I don't trust them. I tap out. And I got no problems against goatees. It's the beard people you could trust. I got a full beard. You know what I mean? It's, Tommy, some of the guys I'm at, Hot Flips, they all got beards. Those guys you could deal with. You know what I mean?
But the goatee, well, I mean...
Oh, the goatee, the pug goatee, when you look like... yeah, no. Some about them is always like Dashley. The Devil used to wear one.
Yeah, that's where I was going. In a lot of illustrations from like decades past, the Devil's got his horned tail, his horns on his head, and a little goatee.
Yeah. And then you got to play him in the fiddle and beat him out and stuff.
Yeah.
I do have a small violin for those guys.
Do you?
It's somewhere here.
Are you going to challenge the Devil to a fiddle off?
No. I would like. What would I challenge him to? Like a comic book trivia night? But then I'm sure they'd be like, "But you don't know the variant artist who did this book. Yeah, he paints every page." I'm like, get out of here.
Well,
you know what I mean? Like
Charlie Daniels, I'm pretty sure is dead. So who's going to challenge the Devil to a fiddle competition?
Carbo can beat him. Carbo could beat the Devil. It would be my next T-shirt if I got. That's the situation he's in.
I would pay full admission to Big Apple Comic Con if Carbo had a fiddle contest with Satan.
Yeah, but what if you come there and just me in a red spandex costume as a devil?
That'd be close enough. It would be great. It would be great.
Just don't hold me to it, man. I got to lose some weight, man, because it's all gut lately. I like, somebody asked me if I was pregnant. I was like, yeah, I'm 9 months. Get out of here, you bum. A new world order, right? Get out of here. We have a Forest Hills Comic Con coming up soon on May 31st, which I'm very excited about. We're doing something different where we're just going to give away comics.
Cool.
Yeah, if you pay to get in, $5 is I think entry fee. You open the school, you get free comics from me. I got 3 long boxes of stuff.
I got a short box of teenager appropriate comics you can have.
I'm not checking if they're appropriate, buddy. I'm just gonna be like, no, when they get there. I'm just gonna have fun with it. Let them have it because I already know what flippers are gonna show. Like, oh, can I have it? It's a good advertisement for the show, and also they're kids, man. They got money.
If we don't get young readers into the hobby will die.
Yeah, but everybody's like, well, make sure they pay, like market rate, fair market rate, based on GPA. I'm like, all right. Get back on your plane back to fucking wherever you're from, buddy. Adios, muchachos. You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm just being like that today because I'm because Carbo not having a show in November kind of freaks me out because it's kind of been the staple of my life since what 2000 something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm 41. It's 2026. So at least since I was like 18, he's had a show every year,
Yeah,
twice a year most of the
I've
time.
gone. I mean, I haven't lived in New York my whole life like you have, but I mean, I've gone to a bunch of them too.
Yeah, dude, I have my best stories. I have Brent Spiner's number from one of the shows because he was looking for an apartment.
Funny.
You know what I mean? Like I have weird adventures with some of these people, and
Yeah.
it all started from there. Meeting Roddy Piper, Lou Albano. You know what I mean? Like all these
Mhm.
guys. You know what I mean? And used to be in such a great location that one time I got bored. I went to Coney Island, rode the Cyclone, then came back and met Roddy Piper.
That's a good day.
That was a fantastic day.
Yeah.
I was burnt by the sun, but I was a little bit overwhelmed.
Back when he was doing it at the other location before he did it at the New Yorker.
Pennsylvania Hotel, that's the one.
Yeah. I went to that. I went to one of those events. I want to say maybe 2009, 2010, somewhere around there. I hadn't lived in New York very long, and I met Lorenzo Lamas.
Oh, that's awesome. You know, he dates Heather Locklear.
Good for him.
Yeah, I know. Wow. I felt bad that the lines were so much different from at Chill Out because Heather Locklear had a line that the fire marshal had to stop,
Oh yeah.
and Lorenzo Lamas had like me.
Yeah, he was a nice enough guy when I met him. I talked to him about the Snake Eater films.
I've never seen those. Are they good?
No? Oh,
No.
they're all filmed like near where my mom lives.
No shit, man.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
they're filmed in like the Muskoka region of Ontario, about 2 hours north of Toronto. And in one of them, I don't remember which one.
Wait, films? How many are there?
There's three.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's like the Canadian Beastmaster or something like that?
No. He's a I think he's a Vietnam vet who like rides around in like kind of a speedboat thing and fights bad guys. They're a
In a
lot of fun.
speedboat.
I don't remember if it's a speedboat or a jet ski. He's zipping around in the water.
The Simpsons had an episode where they had a boat that was like Kit. And like, oh, they're getting away. They're running on land. He's like, no, there's a little canal. And then Bart was like, there's always a canal. There's always an inlet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, this is a lake, not a canal.
In the lake. He would save people in a lake.
Hold on 1 second here.
That's
Gotta look
fucking
something up.
stupid funny. Oh my god.
I'm looking
What
something
was
up
his
real
arch
quick
nemesis? A drought?
here. No, there's bad guys, man. There's like criminals and stuff. I'm looking for something here. I thought I might be wrong on this, but I thought the Canadian
How many snakes are
band-
by lakes?
what?
How many snakes are by lakes to be called snake eater?
I mean, I've seen snakes near my mom's place.
Yeah, but I just don't picture like you know what I mean, like maybe like a giant anaconda, something like that. You know, something to freak out everybody.
No.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like dude. There's so many flaws in this story. Was this from Canon Films?
No, but it might as well have been. It's on
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I mean, like this is one step short of a trauma film.
It's way more low budget than a typical Canon movie.
Oh no, shit. That's saying something.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're shot in Muskoka. See, now I'm doubting myself. I'm confusing them possibly. So there's another. No, I'm 99% sure they're shot in Muskoka, but there's another action film also shot like near where my mom lives called Twin Dragon Encounter, and it's
Great name.
about two identical twins who were real life martial arts instructors in Toronto, and they decided they were gonna get into the action movie racket, and so they produced and made this one film called Twin Dragon Encounter. And I was really into the Twin Dragons and Snake Eater around the same time, and it's just, they sort of blend together in my head.
I get that, but that's still. I gotta watch it now.
One of them, I don't remember if it's Snake Eater or Twin Dragon Encounter. I'm pretty sure it's Snake Eater. You know the Canadian hardcore band, The Bunch of Fucking Goofs?
No,
Okay,
but
well,
I'll check them out.
they're the bad guys. They're like the thugs in one of the movies.
So it's like punk rock villains, like Death Wish 3.
Say that again?
So it's like Death Wish 3 with the punks villains.
They're not as like 80s punk looking. They just kind of look like street toughs.
Okay, but that's still cool.
Yeah.
Is your wife laughing in the background? Is that...
I think my wife is looking up trying to confirm if I'm correct on all of this or not. What did you say? It was shot at
What? The Dragon Encounter in Toronto.
Twin Dragon Encounter is north of Toronto. I guarantee it.
Well, it says Toronto.
Yeah, well, that's where it's produced. All right, so maybe Snake Eater is shot in New Brunswick. So maybe I'm wrong about that.
New Brunswick, but a
Yeah.
lake in New Brunswick?
There's lots of lakes in New Brunswick.
Yeah, I wouldn't even drink the water in New Brunswick.
Not Jersey.
Okay.
New
My
Brunswick,
bad.
the province in Canada.
Oh, all right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no, not
Um,
Jersey.
real quick, just so I don't forget, you would have loved this. All right, so over the weekend, I sold a lot of movies and DVDs, and I was given, if you were young and you were like really happy to find something, I gave you as best deals as I could. But then I would have all these dudes who thought they were like big shot flippers, and I was like, "All right, what's up, buddy?" And you see them coming, and they're like, "Oh man, I really need big trouble." Oh no, big showdown in Little Tokyo with Dolph Lundgren and Brandon Lee.
Yep.
And I have it on VHS somehow, and then I had it on DVD. And but I don't. But if I have, let me tell you what happened, so it makes sense. One guy bought it from me, and he was like, "Oh, can I do it for 5?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever, just take it." And then he was like, "Man, you don't have no idea how much I could sell this online for, and all this stuff." And I was like, "That's cool." And I didn't care, but he came back to mention it again. He was like, "Wait, you got another one?" I was like, "Yeah." When you walked away, I have like 5. I just put another one in there. And he was like, but I was like, but nothing. There's millions of these things. It's DVDs, dog. I was like, if I worried about what a flipper did every day, I would have a stroke. Forget it.
You can't worry about it.
Yeah, but now I know because you told me. So now every time you ask for something, it's gonna be full price.
Yeah,
If you,
I'm not even sure that that's an especially expensive movie. I don't know that it's out of print.
I don't think it is,
No.
but I think it's a lot of guys thinking that anything with Brandon Lee right now is like really hot. But I was like, is it Brandon Lee or for Dolph Lundgren? But either way, it's a great film.
It's a fun movie. Yeah, I have the Blu-ray.
Yeah, I don't have it on Blu-ray yet. I have a double feature of Bloodsport and Showdown in Little Tokyo, so I'll
Yeah.
just watch it on there. I just watch movies. I stopped caring about like special editions, all this stuff,
Right.
unless I found it on Blu-ray for a cheap price. Like I gave to some girl the Lord of the Rings. It was a used Blu-ray set.
Mhm.
I was like, I got like 3 of them. I kept one for me, and I sold them for like $25.
Yeah.
I was like, enjoy,
Yeah.
have a good time, man.
That's a fair
Like,
price.
yeah, it's like 40 online, but who cares?
Right.
Because you see the excitement in their face. And I have old ladies that wait for me because they collect horror movies from me. And there's one old lady, like, sometimes I'm like, just take the movies. I said, you can bring them back if you're done. She's like a video store. I said, yeah, like a video store. I don't care. I was like, I see you all the time. I grew up here. I know you.
Yeah.
You can take it, watch it, bring it back. I'm more stressed by these people who need to have it in their collection.
Right.
You're so like, she's a very old lady. She's very old. So I was like, just bring it back before you go. You know what I mean?
And she's into horror movies. That's pretty cool.
Dude, like, and she found Werewolf Rising, some weird DVD movie from like Sci-Fi Channel, and I
Uh-huh.
swear to God, she was like, "I've never seen this before. I gotta watch this." And I gave it to her for like $5 because she wanted to own it. But
Okay.
anything else, I was like, just borrow it. I was
Yeah.
like, I'll see you next month. If it's open, just bring it back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll make her a little Blockbuster card, like
There you
Billy Blockbuster, Billy Blockbuster card. You know, she's cool. You know what I mean? I told people, I said, listen, man, I work a regular job, same as you. This is for the love of the game. It's like in drone warfare, and there's still dudes that strapping vests to themselves and running into a crowd in war. You're like, there's drones, but they're doing it for the love of the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
as crazy as that sounds. That's how I feel when people stress about shit. I'm like, have a good time, relax.
Right. I have a cool old lady in my building that we're pretty friendly with. She's in her 80s, super nice lady. And I found out last summer that she's a Pogues fan.
No shit.
Yeah. I had my Pogues t-shirt on and she was like, hey, Shane McGowan's band. Like she knew them.
Well, we had the art show over the weekend. There's going to be a little graphic, so anybody listening, the story is about to get real graphic.
Trigger
So I
warning.
apologize. Yeah, trigger warning. So the artist show, Renee, his uncle is Shane McGowan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so a lot of the wrestlers were like in the wrestling places, like, I have a tattoo of the Pogues. And he's like, well, that's me uncle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, whatever, you know? But here's what happened. We had a show over the weekend, art show called the Holy Shit Show.
Mhm.
And I didn't know that that there was going to be nuns there. But all the nuns had their privates exposed, the boobs, butt, everything.
Okay.
And the same lady who did that exhibit as part of the show for Holy Shit, on big air quotes, she did a peep show that they built a room in, and when you'd walk in, she'd be there naked, turn on, and then pee on you.
Oh, no, thank you.
Yeah, and she would like squirt at you. You're like, ah, ah. I'm like, what are you doing? So this time she made a poster, and it's her, and it's huge, and she's super sized. She's like 3 times the size on there. But if you get closer where her privates are, it squirts water at you because there's a sensor. I was like, you're killing me, lady. And then the worst is one of the girls, who's a very good looking chick, walked outside, didn't cover up, and next door is a children's amusement park.
Yeah.
And I was like, and then somebody almost tackled her back in there, like, put on a jacket.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, mind you, we're at night, but it doesn't matter. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
I could see this white woman glow in the dark, much as 2 jugs like flowing in the wind.
Headlights.
Yes, yeah. Oh my god! Like you could hear like a car stop, like "Grr!" like you saw all that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know what part of, like, if we're all a simulation, whoever's playing my video game has this thing set to naughty. You know what I mean? Like this weird shit all the time. Whoever has me as an avatar right now, this is a weird adventure. You know, I'm a lot of tired, but somehow I'm at the weirdest shows.
I think your weekend was more unusual than mine.
No, it's just no. That was like a regular Saturday night, man. That was nothing. Like I'm just, just the problem is when you say yes to anything. And then I met some new homegirl who was a lawyer, and I was like, thank God she didn't come because I felt like she would have sued me for making her come.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it didn't work out with that one, but also everybody's super young and super crazy that called me, so maybe better.
Right.
The only thing worse than being single is being with somebody who makes you want to jump off the bridge.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Yeah. We haven't even gotten to comics yet because we're laughing so hard at this stupid stuff.
We have not, and yeah, we're like halfway through. It's all right. I didn't buy a million comics this weekend. I have a small stack.
No, need to. So you go first, and then we'll talk about something else. Then I'll show my books. It's not much.
Okay. So Saturday, Carl and Matthew and I went to Newcomb Comics in New Jersey. They had a big dollar bin sale going on there. And
Very nice.
Some cool stuff in there. A lot of what I pulled, knocking on the table. A lot of what I pulled is for show stock, but for the PC, I got Lady Death #3.
Very cool.
Classic Stephen Hughes cover. Crow Razor #2.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. And then 3 issues of Razor that I needed.
Dude, that one, number 50 is a cool cover.
Yeah, 50 and 51 that's the final issue, so it's a little harder to find.
Oh, hell yeah, nice.
Yeah. Put them all in one bag, but for my wife, I bought the first 3 issues of the V miniseries.
What is it, a 12-issue series?
I think there's 18 in total. It's not a huge run.
Yeah.
My wife's a V fan, so I thought for $1 each, I'll pick them up. Faithless, Volume 3, #4.
Cool.
Have you ever read any of the Faithless stuff?
Not at all. Not at all.
Oh, it's twisted. It's Brian Azzarello wrote it, and Maria Lovett. Yeah, Maria Lovett did the artwork. It's basically about a woman who has a sexual love affair with Satan.
That sounds like Brian Azzarello.
It's pretty twisted stuff. It's a lot more explicit than you would expect an Image book to get. It's definitely an 18 and over book, but it's well written and it's twisted and a lot of dark comedy in it. I enjoy it. Issue #3 of Tiger's Island. This is a fun series.
Nice. That's a new series, right?
Sorry?
That's a new series, right? Or are you picking up in the dollar bins?
Yeah, no, this is new stuff now. Moving on to
Okay,
new.
cool.
Yeah, sorry, these came from Midtown. Absolute Batman #20, and my copy only has 1 spine tick on it. Everybody else seemed to have really damaged.
You can get it pressed out. Harry can knock that out, I think.
I'm not worried about it, honestly. It doesn't break color. I don't care. I bought it to read it.
Yes.
The new issue of Hello Darkness, the crime issue.
Oh, nice. I'm sorry. Every time somebody says "Hello, Darkness," the song comes on in my head. "Hello, Darkness, my old friend."
Oh, the Simon & Garfunkel song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somehow I can't start. It cracks me up.
Yep. The penultimate issue of Archie and the Army of Darkness.
I got that issue. Are you getting the mystery book next week or next month?
There's a mystery book?
It's a mystery bag book. It's $20 each. I don't know what's going to be in them.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I told them give me one. Let's see at
maybe.
everyone.
And the recent issue of Department of Truth.
I got to catch up with that so badly, but I want to get an ultimate collection of all the books.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It's and that's everything. But yeah, Department of Truth, like the month or sometimes multiple months between issues makes it hard to remember what's going on with it because it's so
Oh
dense
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and there's so
And then
much
the
happening in that
schizophrenic
shit.
artwork.
Yeah, I think it's the best thing Tynion's written though. I think.
I'm kind of falling off, and I'm like reading the other stuff, and I'm like, he's a really good writer, but
He
like
is.
he's spread thin.
He is. That's the problem. I actually dropped Something That's Killing the Children, and I was loving it for 2 years there, and then like a couple of months ago, I was like, nothing's the series is spinning its wheels right now. So
100%.
I dropped it, and I'll find them in discount bins or something. Like the modern issues are not hard to find. The first 10, yeah, those are hard to find, but like the new ones, they're heavily printed. They're around. I'll find them in dollar bins and pick them up there if they catch my eye.
Yeah, totally. Well, the thing is, it reminds me of Robert Kirkman.
Hmm.
Like, everybody wanted him to do like 10 books, but right now he's only writing Battle Beast.
Well, he just finished Skinbreaker.
Oh, Skinbreaker, the one with David Finch, which is not well written, but it's well artist.
I mean, it
But
is well written. There's nothing wrong with the writing. It's just the story is thin.
I got you. But Battle Beast is not thin.
I've only read
That
the
is,
first issue.
I loved it. I thought
Yeah,
it was so well. And then they're like on Ace printing for issue number 9.
yeah.
And it's like absolute Batman type numbers. And I was like, nobody talks about it because they're like, it seems like that people are just a fan of the book, which is like kind of great. Like I was talking to a bunch of hardcore guys, and they were talking about how much they love Absolute Batman,
Hmm.
and they were like, "Do you think it's a good book?" I said, "I think it's great for young people to get into it and just love it."
So interesting that you bring that up because I went to my storage locker yesterday after work,
Yeah,
and there's a young dude behind the counter there, and he saw me coming in with some short boxes, and he's like, "Hey man, I don't need to be nosy, but are those comics?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I just got into comics a few months ago." I'm like, "Oh, cool. What are you reading?" He's like, he named a bunch of manga titles. This guy's probably like 22, right? Named a
yeah,
bunch of
yeah,
manga titles. And I was like, "Oh, you're reading any non-manga stuff?" He goes, "Oh, yeah, a fair bit." He goes, and I said, "What are you reading?" Absolute Batman. He's like,
yeah,
"It's
yeah.
it's it, he's
It's
like
a
it's the best
gateway
comic
drug.
ever."
Yeah, yeah. You know what it is? I like Nick Dragato's artwork,
Yeah, me
but
too.
somehow I'm a little bit tired of it right now because like, but also I've seen 6,000 covers
Yeah.
for one and whatever. Even Becky's coming out with an issue 19 or an issue 21 or 20 for Third Eye Comics,
Hmm.
and it's her style, but I don't know who's the character. You know what I mean? You'd have to look at it and you got to tell me who that is.
Yeah.
That's where we're at on that one.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's going great. Battle Beast, I'm so happy how well it's written, but I don't want to buy the trade over the first 6 issues because I'm not a fan of that. So lately they've been catching me at Everyone Comics reading them in the back each issue. And I'm like, well, I like it. I was like, I just don't want to buy it. You know what I mean? I'm not like that into it like that.
Right.
And I'm reading it with Worf's voice in my head because he's the voice of the cartoon. Was it Michael Dorf?
I'm not sure.
You never watched Star Trek?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I know who you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah, Worf.
yeah. That's a
He's the
good fit.
voice of Battle Beast.
Oh, is he? I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. So I picture in his voice, so it's fantastic.
Okay.
I'm loving that. Um, I just like where comics are. The books I'm going to show you it. I'm not a big fan of what's going on with them right now because this is childish. But let me get started. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, and did I show you the magazine I got you?
Yeah, last week.
Oh, good, 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 good. Because I still haven't seen you to give it to you. All right, this is a book I showed a long time ago. It's Teens and Marijuana. I
Oh,
found in the
nice.
middle of something, so I was happy to find. So I love weird shit. Um, Obviously, Archie versus Army of Darkness, number
Yep.
4. I'm gonna get to the one that aggravates me, and we can go over in a second. Um, Actually, there's nothing here. I don't got many comics. My mistake. Um, Let me just show off because I accidentally was supposed to go meet JL Bar, but I forgot to like kind of go. I was too tired. Uh, one of our big donations for this show was Carl's Comics. The guy that everybody knows to go to get Invincible, Absolute, a lot of different covers. And inside the box was a Super Soldier book signed by Mark Waid.
Yep. Nice.
So I was like, I'm keeping that.
Yeah.
I threw in a bunch of books to make up for it because I love this cover. Because one, I have a Captain America tattoo and I have a Superman tattoo, so it's perfect.
Yeah.
I get and now if I meet Dave Gibbons, I have something for him to sign that's perfect for me.
Nice.
But all right, here's where I kind of got a little agitated, and not in a bad way, but like you'd understand this. I got the new Bad Idea book, called Megalith. Um, Here's the problem: variant cover.
Uh-huh.
It's a sketch of one of the artists in there. Variant cover, sketch of one of the pages in there. Variant cover, one of the covers in there. There's 28 variants for 28 pages. And I was like, no, no. I was like, slow down.
Yeah.
I like Bad Idea. I like the idea of Bad Idea. I love the gimmicks. I love the fun they have on it. That's a bit much. 28 copies of the same book
Right.
for just a variant cover, and they're not consistent on like some of this releasing, so I don't know what the hell's going on because like they were behind on shipping stuff to everyone because everyone is one of the only deals other than Forbidden Planet, and I don't go to Manhattan because like it's Manhattan, you know.
Right.
You know, no offense, I like to support locally because there's plenty of people that go to Forbidden Planet. That's
Yeah.
their shop for like 200 years. It looks like, you know.
Yep.
So
I stop by whenever I'm in the area.
oh no, me too, because I love the guys there and I love finding something there. I go and get a Judge Dredd book. I try and pick up. They always have really good sales every day.
Hmm.
Like at one point, every time I went to my office for one of the landlords I work, not landlords, but one of the management companies I worked for was around the corner. So they were like, "Where you going to lunch?" I was like, "Oh, after the meeting, I go to Forbidden Planet, then I go home."
Yeah.
Every Monday, I picked up a bunch of stuff. I didn't care,
Nice.
you know. Yeah, yeah. But like then, that job no longer exists from COVID, you know.
Right.
But what was I gonna say to you? Um, that kind of gimmick stuff is not cool. You know what I mean? I
It's
don't
a
like
little
the mystery
much.
bags. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
I like that Archie versus this one. I know I'm gonna get a really cool Frank Cavelli cover or something like that.
Hmm.
That's why I'm doing it because I know every time that guy does something cool, I fucking love it.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
wish he would do more interiors, like full issues.
Yeah, but he's starting to become like Alex Ross, where he's like so sought after for covers that he doesn't do interiors.
Right.
Alex Ross, and Esad Ribic, they both if they come out with stuff, I'll buy it. I
Hmm.
don't give a shit. And like Skinwalkers is that or Skin Breakers, the book you're reading from David Finch.
Yeah.
I found a bunch of his old books from like '98, and I really realized how great of an artist he is.
Oh, he's been solid since the start. Like I think
Yeah,
I
yeah, he's
discovered
so
his
good.
work. I think my first exposure to his work was Ascension for Image.
That's the books I found,
Yeah.
Ascension.
Yeah.
And it like he had like a torn devil girl type thing on the cover, and I was like,
Uh-huh.
this is so cool.
Yeah.
And I
His
was like,
art
man,
was
Image was always cool, man.
100%.
Like I every time they come out with something, you got to check it out. I like the way they do trades.
Hmm.
You know what I mean, like complete stuff.
Yep. They keep the
Um,
trades. They keep the trades affordable too, which is smart.
yes, yeah, because they're a company who's definitely like wants to bring people in.
Yep.
And I don't know who's running. I guess Jim Valentino or something still runs it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he's fantastic, man. Like I was not the biggest Guardians of the Galaxy fan, those old 2000 early 90s books but the artwork was solid, but the stories were just like, oh, you know what I mean? Like I loved their version of Captain America of 2099 or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't
I
read
loved all
those.
their characters. You never read them?
I didn't read the Guardians of the Galaxy stuff in the '90s. No.
I buy the epic collections of them, like Earth Will Prevail and all that stuff. I love all that shit. But I'm an epic collection guy. I love that.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping they continue on because you never know. Marvel just did a lot of like upside down shit, so who knows what's going on with them. But
Uh,
I love all that comic book stuff. Trades is like the shit, man. But any books you're waiting for coming out?
the next issue of Swamp Thing, the the Swamp Thing '89 miniseries.
That's great. I'm gonna get the next issue. I found an issue number 87. I don't know if you got it or not, but I pulled it out. Every time I see Swamp Thing, you always got to see it first before I put it out.
I have it. I'm down to missing 4 issues to have the entire run, and they are, I want to say, below issue 30. They're not, but they're just run fillers. They're not. I have all the keys. I have all the expensive ones. Um, and I could go online and probably get them for like $2 or $3 each right now, but I want
Where's
to
the
find
fun of
them.
that?
I want to find them in person.
I guarantee you, because you're missing the Queen's Comic Party June 6th, you're gonna get them at June 14th at the Staten Island
And
show.
I might get them the weekend of the Queen's Comic Party because I'm going to the Lehigh Valley show in Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah, that's like you're taking. That's like your honeymoon area you're going to.
It's not really honeymoon area. My birthday.
Your birthday. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I apologize for forgetting your birthday, bro.
That's all right.
Oh man. But I'll tell you one thing: this whole thing with Big Apple Comic Con, because usually we adjust our food drive around for them because they're usually way too close to Thanksgiving for us to do a food drive.
Yeah.
But like so many, I have a bad feeling that so many guys are going to try and do shows that are so piss poor. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, Forest Hills Comic Con has a way better lineup than some of the conventions that are in Queens.
There's some good guests this year.
Yeah, it was Kyle Baker, Evan Dorkin,
DMC.
DMC, which I'm very excited about. I gotta find that book. You're right.
Yeah.
Or come hang out. And they were surprised when we announced that we're gonna just give away books. And the guy was like, thank you for the offer. And I was like, yo, listen, buddy, I just enjoy this.
Yeah.
Like, I love this. I love the effort they put into it. A buddy of mine sells pins, and he wanted to come, but the dude was like, "Your pins are too expensive for my students," and that was kind of cool to be straight up like, "No."
Right. That's on the 31st, right?
Yeah, it's a Sunday show, so luckily my porter is back, so I don't have to worry about it. So I sit up here, I leave, I'm good.
I can't be there all day, but I'm gonna try and swing by and hang out for a bit.
Hang out, man. Get an ice cream because they're gonna have an ice cream truck. The ice cream guys crack me up because I always tip them because they're
Mhm.
like, "Oh, it's for free," and I was like, "Really?" They're like, "Yeah, everything is donated here."
Yeah.
I was like, "Wow!"
It's
Like it is.
cool. I'm glad they keep doing it. I think it's awesome. I wish I had had a comic club when I was in high school. I would have loved it.
Yeah, but you realize 9 years are for them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That time flies, and like you need stuff like that.
And
We
those
don't need
kids-
giant shows. We
those
don't need
kids have a
giant
blast.
shows.
No, you don't. And those kids have a blast.
Yeah. Are you excited for New York Comic Con? I work for Hot Flip, so like
Right.
I'm like the joke for me is always like I'm a big Mel Brooks fan,
Hmm.
and my favorite is Black Bart. When he's like, "Screw you, I work for Mel Brooks," and he just punches the guy in the
Yeah.
face. That's me with Hot Flips, where I'm like, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna have fun because I have fun with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're the sponsors of Repop. You know what I mean? Like they sponsor the show. You get your thing. So whoever's gonna be there, I'll be there to meet. But just like I haven't seen a guest list.
They haven't announced it yet, have they?
Not a one.
Yeah.
But I did buy the CBGB's NYCC shirt the other day.
It was kind of a cool shirt. But they
Yeah,
also
I got
jacked
that
their
and
prices up.
stickers.
They also jacked their prices up a lot.
$54 shirt and stickers. I was like, oh, with shipping.
Yeah.
I was like, screw it. I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd for CB's because I went there. Same
Right.
as you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, but I mean, the ticket prices are.
Oh no, dude. That's why I'm a worker, man. I'm a
Right.
worker, baby. Yeah, like
Maybe I can work the show too.
you. Things have changed so much. Like I don't even know what to tell people.
Right.
Because like it's getting so nutty. But we'll figure it out. We'll always get in. It's the biggest show. It's like if I was from California, I'd be at San Diego every year.
Yep.
But I'm from New York City, baby, where things matter. I still love that from Boardwalk Empire. But you know what? Wherever you are in the world, if there's people listening to us from other places, I always tell them, do your own comic party. Copy everything we do. Have a good time. Give people a third place. Always do a show. I wanted to stop this until somebody literally said this is the only thing I do every month. Then I was like, I'll see you June 6th. And in July we're gonna have a show, and then we're gonna have an August show. We're gonna do it every month, even if we travel a little bit. I'm gonna like just focus on comics, art. This comic party is gonna have a lot of people. Gonna have a lot of artists. I'm not gonna pretend.
Yeah.
That whole front room's gonna be packed. Probably I'm gonna give Carbo's Marketplace a big spot in the back, and then all of us in the middle. You know what I mean? It'll be good. If I love comics, so we're gonna have fun. But with that said, it's the end of the show. I'm Billy Bombs.
I'm Ian.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Queen's Comic Party.